Well, good morning, or should I say good afternoon. It has been a wild ride for the last, 16 hours?
Yeah.
And we're going to tell you all about it, including, the first time we've ever felt at risk while we're at sea. Okay, well, it is actually the afternoon of the next day. What are we almost heading towards 4 o'clock now? We're heading for tea time, but we haven't spoke to you all day because, well, first off, I was about 16 hours in bed because of the rough weather outside.
Yeah, we went to bed last night. It was getting pretty rough. I think we told you that on the vlog the night before. But it was only an hour or so before it got so rough that you could hear things falling over in the cabin. You could hear banging throughout the ship. It was scary. It was the most severe storm that we've ever been through in our 50-something plus cruises. It got to the point where I've never been seasick in my life, but I took a seasickness medication because I thought if anybody's going to get seasick, it's going to be on this night because it was the roughest we've ever had.
Yeah, we both woke up in the middle of the night. We both had the same thought, although we didn't say it to each other, that, okay, where are the life vests? Where's our muster station? We may have to go to that. The ship was banging, shaking. We could hear things breaking. We could hear things falling over in our room. And in the bathroom, things were flying around. Mm-hmm. A pro tip for you. Make sure the lid for the toilet is closed when you're going to have rough weather, because I think we were that close to having our toothbrushes flop into the toilet. Everything was on the floor in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And
the lid was closed.
The lid was closed. We didn't have the danger, but I had that thought thinking, I hope it's closed.
It is closed.
And we had a cake that we had from dinner that was upside down in the middle of the
carpet.
In the suite.
Yeah.
We had stuff falling off tables, you name it. It was a mess last night, and we were, for the first time, felt that it was not safe to be at sea on a cruise ship.
Yeah, it took everything to sort of keep your body in the bed. You could have easily fallen out of the bed. Yeah.
So that was our adventure. That's why we haven't shown you anything, because we're literally just been recovering from that all day long. And of course, I'll put in a few shots of the rough weather here and the waves splashing up around our balcony and the
We're
seas.
on the 7th floor, and we could lay in bed and see the waves coming up, splashing onto our balcony.
More the spray than the actual wave,
yes.
But it was still flashed around. And the adventure isn't done yet. We've been diverted towards Boston, but we've been told we're going through the Cape Cod Canal tonight instead of around Cape Cod. So in an effort, I think, to avoid the rough weather. Yes. But we're kind of heading in a funny direction, like we're going right to Boston, but that might change in the next hour ahead. We're going to find out and let you know. We might have some really interesting footage of us going through the Cape Cod Canal, I hope.
It'd be nice.
Anyways, for now, we're going to start with tea time. This is the beginning of our day, is tea time.
Yeah, let's go have some afternoon tea. Let's hope we can get a seat and hope that not everybody else is deciding to do the same thing.
Okay, you might be saying, well, didn't you take your seasickness pills? I did. I took lots of them. I've been eating ginger. I've been doing everything that I thought I should be doing. And it was still that rough that it really didn't make a difference. I just had to lay down and survive. But I'm up and at them. The waves have settled a little bit now, so they're down to probably less than 5 feet, so doing much better. Good enough that I should be able to get some tea time. This will be the first meal I've had today. Tea time outfit? It's kind of like a romper thing, is it?
Oh, God.
Well, we're here waiting for tea time to start at the observation bar, and I'm not sure if you can see past Mrs. Canuck and past that light on the deck. But Boston is looming in the distance, but we just started to make a turn south towards the Cape Cod Canal. So now, all we have to do is wait for our tea. Okay, the piano's fired up, so tea time must be about to begin. Not as crazy in here for tea time as it was yesterday. And so tea time comes with a little kind of menu of teas and what the savories and sweets are going to be. And it actually changed from a couple of days ago when we were here, so they tweak it a little bit for each tea time. How's that? Tea time, some piano, Mrs. Canuck, and a beautiful little sunset while Moon River plays in the background.
Kate said.
Our tower of sweets and savories and scones has arrived. The timer is running on our tea. The 2-minute light tea is just about done. It's done. Time for me to pour my tea. Okay, we're back at our cabin. And I am able to actually open the cabin door. The wind was blowing so hard I couldn't even move it since last night. Sun is setting off to the west. Boston is a little bit to the right of the sunset. And we are now heading south towards the Cape Cod Canal. Telling you, this ocean looks really good now compared to the 20-footers we were facing this morning that were throwing things around the cabin. We are all dressed up for dinner.
We are.
We have a little bit of time to catch a drink because the weather was so rough. They opened one extra lounge inside. So we're going to go to that lounge and enjoy a quick cocktail before we head to dinner.
Excellent.
And we can see the lights of Cape Cod coming up, and soon we'll be making our way through the canal. Hopefully we'll be able to get out to dinner and show you a little bit of that. So
I don't know, it's going to be dark, so hopefully there's something we can see or show, but yeah.
yeah, we'll show you that. So it's a little bit different way of getting around Cape Cod to get to New York City. I don't think they normally do this, but they're doing it to help us get some calmer seas.
And it's working. It's already calmer now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm already back to having Crown Royal and off to have dinner. So
there you go.
The first meal I've had today coming up. Tonight's dress is maroon. It's about 1/4 length. It's got see-through sleeves on it with a little bit of poofy stuff on the elbows, kind of.
Froofy.
Off we go. And look at this. I think I managed to match today. Look at that.
It was all planned by
How's that for my
yourself, right?
selections?
You did all that.
I'm getting better at the reviews and matching her. Look at that. This is Canuck even matches the decor of the ship. We are seated with our breadsticks and rows. And we'll take a look and see what the appetizers look like tonight. Okay. A little bit of ceviche, risotto, some duck, tomato soup, a Caesar. And for the entrees, some sole, some salmon, some lamb, steak, chicken, short ribs, some pasta, veggie options, a little bit of everything.
So my appetizers arrived and I ordered the grilled scallop. Look at the presentation. Smells delicious and I can't wait to try this. What a big, nice, juicy looking scallop.
And I ordered the black truffle risotto.
I went with 2 appetizers tonight because this was one of the local dishes of the evening, which is a corn breaded prong, which I don't think I've ever had a corn breaded one before, so I thought I'd give that a try.
And I went with this Caesar salad, changed it up, and had a little bit of chicken tonight.
So I went with salmon, grilled salmon tonight for my mate. And he asked me how I would like it done, which I don't know that I've ever been asked ever before on a cruise ship. So I went with medium rare.
No, you went medium
Or medium well. Sorry. So I wanted to make sure it wasn't too undercooked.
And I went with the bacon wrapped chicken. And I also asked for a little bit of a side of ratatouille.
So dessert has arrived and I went with the hazelnut pyramid tonight.
Look at that thing.
Doesn't that look good?
And every night you get some petit four. So you get a little bit of raspberry, mascarpone, some cheesecake, and butter biscuit. And I managed to score myself a banana split, Seabourn style. There you go.
Doesn't that look fancy?
We are done dinner, and we just went under the lift bridge. We just missed it. We ran back to the cabin. You can see that it's lifted up for us there. That is the last of the 3 bridges here in the Cape Cod Canal. And now, heading this way, we are going to head back out towards sea. Some more views here before we leave the canal. I believe that is the football stadium for the Massachusetts Mariners Academy. I think if I got that right, it's the Buccaneers that play for them. And there's a ship over here. I thought it was a ferry, but it is a training ship for the Academy, I believe.
Look at this. How cool.
Yeah. Okay, we've left the cabin after catching a little bit of coming through the canal. It took about an hour to come through the Cape Cod Canal. That was about it. But now we are doing research. Mrs. Canuck wants to know if the patio is cooking up some lobster that she saw on their menu. We're almost there. Here we go.
It's totally shut down. See?
Totally shut down? Don't you need to go out there?
No. I mean, he did say it was canceled. I just didn't know if it was for the whole day or just the lunchtime, but yeah.
No lobster. Okay, we need to get to the aft of the ship, so we are doing a shortcut across the pool deck, but it is chilly out here, but there's a full moon. Here you go. Hot tubs are closed. Pool is closed. Shower is closed.
Brr.
Even the cushions are missing.
Brr, 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 brr.
You gonna make it? Your hair's blowing in the wind. It is that time. More exploring. We are down one deck now. Deck 7 going to the square. I must check the map to make sure they have the ship in the right spot.
I knew that's why you were bringing me here. Just so you could see if that pin had been moved.
It's my responsibility.
I should have never showed you that pin.
My map is over there, far side of the room. Can you believe it? The pin is completely in the wrong spot. We're way over here. I adjusted the pin. Now Mrs. Canuck is leaving. She won't stay here with me. These conditions.
I am so embarrassed.
She's so embarrassed that I moved the pins. There she goes. We are here in the club to catch Grace in the band, I believe it's called. We have only seen them during special events before dinner, like the Captain's Welcome. So it's the first time I've actually catching them. So they usually play later on at night. Catch a little bit of them before we head to the theater. We have moved on from the club and heading up to the theater to catch a show. Another magician for Mrs. Canuck. We are here to see Josephine Lee. This is her second show. We saw one earlier in the cruise.
That's true.
In another life, he must have been a magician.
Yeah. Cruise to be a little frustrating for me, to be honest.
We are back from the magic show. You know, Mrs. Canuck's always happy when she comes back from magic. Look at
My
that.
happy face.
Her real smile. And my happy face comes every time I see chocolate. Well, we're back in the cabin. It's barely been over 6 hours since we started this vlog. It's seasickness delayed the beginning of it.
It's been a little bit of a rocky road today, everybody.
Well, you didn't see, though, Mrs. Canuck didn't take the camera with her. She was actually out and about on the ship today, having breakfast and lunch by herself.
Yeah, I kind of regretted I didn't take the camera, but I should have. I was posting on social media, so if you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, all that sort of thing, you would have seen live updates of what was going on, but I did not grab the video camera. But yeah, I enjoyed breakfast for one, lunch for one. That's how it works when you have, Mr. Canuck was safe and sound in the cabin. I was bringing him tea. I tried bringing him croissants and stuff like that, but he was not into the idea of eating food.
There you go. I was faking it so I could get breakfast and lunch in bed served to me.
I'm very happy, though, that, by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, things had settled down a little bit and Jerry was able to get up and enjoy afternoon tea with us. I will say Seabourn does an amazing job at afternoon tea. Really enjoyed it. Twice now we've done it, and both times as phenomenal as it was the first time. So happy about that.
Yeah, and the decision to go through the storm, I still question. However, I think that we kind of made up for it by going through the canal today at Cape Cod instead of staying out at the ocean. So that gave us a little bit of a reprieve for dinner time and evening entertainment. So that was helpful.
Thankfully, we did that so that we could have at least part of the day.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so now we're on the way to New York. We are back out again in open water. I can tell just from the way the boat is rocking again. So
yeah, we're no longer in that nice gentle canal of Cape Cod, because that was really smooth riding for a few hours. But as we're standing here right now talking to you, we're both waving back and forth a little bit, but it's okay. Nothing compared to what we went through last night. Last night,
yeah, we got a little bit
in my opinion, was truly scary.
Mm-hmm. The band, we listened to a little bit of the band tonight. There's pretty well 3 rotating musical groups. 2 of the bands play in the aft, and 1 piano player plays up in the bar. So we've kind of got that figured out. There's not a lot of change in that. There is going to be other guest entertainers and comedians joining us this week, so they do change things up a bit.
Yes.
We have figured that out.
Yeah, we just seen the magician, and she said she's disembarking tomorrow morning. And so we're assuming from that means that they're going to bring more performers on board.
What do you think of magician?
It's not my thing, guys. I don't know how many times Jerry has to drag me to it, but I get a little frustrated or a little, I don't know. I'm very doubtful. I'm very skeptic when it comes to those shows. So it doesn't really bring me joy and entertainment. At one point, I got up and went to the ladies' room, and I thought perhaps I would just go to listen to the piano player, because that's just more my idea of an evening fun.
So that was the evening, in our short day. So we'll let you go because we are going to bed so we can wake up, and touch ground tomorrow. We have to clear customs in the morning, but we'll show you all that and tell you about that tomorrow.
Yes,
So
looking
get
forward to a nice sail into Manhattan.
Get some sleep, and we'll see you in the morning.